And there we go. Hey guys, Panther0822 here. Sorry for that. Had a little bit of tech issues. I want to make sure that a couple things are here set up. Okay, so no, we're good there. All right, we're gonna come back to this. Make sure that's going over that way. And there we go. Okay. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I know for the most part I am. A little hungry. The wife is out doing some stuff for herself, so she'll be gone probably for about 30 minutes to an hour, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less, don't know. So I figured we'd at least try and get a little further. So let's get this shared out a couple places. And then we will get started. Let that come. There we go. Get that tweeted out. And then we're gonna share this a couple places on Facebook. Brother-in-law's behind me. He's watching something. Here we go. Alright, hopefully that actually shares out. Personally, when I tell this to share out to Facebook, it usually takes a little bit of time, so a little frustrating. So where we were at is we were down in the caverns and we were trying to wind our way through the caverns to get to the bottom so that we could fight whatever it is or deal with whatever it is that is down there that's causing the tremors. So no idea what it is. I came back upstairs. As far as the link goes. Wow, this is taking a hell of a long time. There's a huge I ended up there was a computer, there was a Windows update, and it was a massive update, and it took my computer way longer than it should have. It took pretty much 8-ish hours to do. I mean, it shouldn't have taken that long, but my computer is years old, and again, Microsoft does shit to try and force you into upgrading your computer every X amount of years, despite. But I've already talked to you guys about that as far as the whole planned obsolescence and that whole bullshit. That's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. Americans are so fucking money grubby. I can't say that to a certain degree I'm not the same, but I would rather build a product that will last as long as possible and have it so that you can just upgrade it as needed, trying to make it like a computer. If I knew that the max available RAM for a computer was somewhere like 256, 512 megabytes of RAM, or at this point gigabit, I would make it so that that motherboard could use all of that RAM, so that when you buy a computer, you're not having to buy a new computer every 2 years. You just upgrade the RAM as much as you can afford when you can afford it, and then do the same thing with the processor, is make it so that the motherboard is compatible with like in this case an AMD. And if I knew what the new AMD processor, in this case Ryzen, was coming out, I would make it so that the motherboard was compatible with current and all the way up through Ryzen processors. Then again, that way you just upgrade as you need and as you can afford, and you get a longer life out of your same computer, post having to waste a stupid amount of money on a brand new computer. Because again, when it comes to PCs, their life cycle is every 2 to 4 years. Every 2 to 4 years, you either have to invest a stupid amount of money to try and upgrade your computer as much as you can, or you have to replace it. Because most of the time, the money that the amount of money that you have to put into upgrades on a computer is absolutely stupid. Like if you want a brand new, like the graphics card that I have, I watched it, I waited, and to a certain degree it kind of maintained within the same price point, but it come on, paste the damn thing, please. Thank you. The card itself was about a $260, $270 card, and it's nothing fancy. It's an NVIDIA card with 3 gigs of RAM, and it's a VR ready card. So I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it's a $260 graphics card. And to buy the RAM that I need to go to 16 gigs, if I'm lucky, I can find it on sale for somewhere around 50 to 100 bucks. But at that point, I'm at about 300, and I'm anywhere in between $300 to $400, and I bought my computer for about 450 bucks. All right, we're just gonna play the damn game because you don't want to fucking change and you want to be a bitch. So again, the amount of money that it cost me, or would cost me, to upgrade, because I mean, what I could do is I could buy a better graphics card than what I've currently got, but in order for me to do that, I'd be looking at $300 to $500, depending on which graphics card I went with, and then I'd be going, and then I need to spend the money to go up 4 gigs of RAM to go to 16 gigs on my computer. I mean, another thing I could do is I could just buy another hard drive, format it, and then designate the hard drive, like 100% of the hard drive is virtual RAM. Which is, I mean, not entirely a bad idea. I mean, those are the ways that I could try and help the overall performance of the computer. Would buy the 4 gigs of RAM, buy another hard drive, put it in, and then utilize it as virtual RAM, which can actually help speed up the overall performance of the computer, and whatnot. But it's money to do it. it's a downside to it, honestly. It's really the downside of any society is money. Because in a lot of ways, you have people that are just power hungry, that are going to amass as much money as they can, and they're going to hold on to it. The problem is that puts all of the money into a particular place. And it creates an issue. And when you have a massive amount of wealth located within a very small amount of people, then that creates an overall shortage. Although when you've got a president who separated money from the gold standard, made it so that basically printing money is a waste of time. I don't remember which president did that. There was a president that really actually did separate it out so that money was not attached to gold anymore. Which honestly created a huge issue, because it means they can print a massive amount of money and there's no actual value behind it. There's a perceived value, there's not an actual value. We're gonna go down here, so we're gonna go down here. There's nothing here. We're gonna go over here through this gate. I mean, there's nothing. Missed something over here? I did miss something over here. I really ought to get my hand up on my knew I was missing something. Try and keep our mouse on these guys. Well, I'm happy that I came back down to explore so I could actually verify that I was actually missing something. Mana's replenishing slowly. Oh. Got a dude that I could sell some things. Identify a few things here real quick. I'll tell you, there's no reason to keep you. And we'll get rid of you. Rid of you. $183 with some serious things, so we'll get rid of you as well. I'm keeping the bow so that when I level up, I can see if it's really worth enchanting it and going above what my current bow is. Here. I'm actually more interested in armor. Requires defense 5. At level 13. I've got a lot of bonuses on my stuff, so I think overall I might just stay put. Because numerically some of these things are great, however I haven't done a lot of enchanting on some of my items. So okay, let's deal with a lot of this stuff over here. Whoa. What do we have? Anything? Alright, go across the bridge. Okay. Making progress. Very slowly, but we are making progress. Alright, so we've got a bridge there. Got a couple bridges. Fortunately, I think we're ending up a loop. Oh, a lot of money. Oh, I can't pick that up. Okay. Back. Mhm. Yeah, we made a loop. All right. Identify a few things first. Can't use it, don't want it. Nine, six. 3 planes. Where does this? Oh. No. Requires dexterity 37. Currently equipped 137. Need to get to a dex of 30 or dex, yeah, dex 37. So we should have one level to go before I get there because I dumped. Oh. I don't remember this. Yeah. I don't remember that. But I do remember this. Okay, so we literally just made a loop back to the beginning. Wasted time. Well, not entirely wasted time, but mostly wasted time. I really wish they'd show the bridges on the map. It would actually make life a hell of a lot easier, but so we've got that bridge. I think we're gonna try this bridge. Oh, this leads me to here. So at the moment, I really actually want bridges and things that lead me left. And I'm not trying to speedrun this right now, so. Having a little bit of an audio glitch issue. Wonder what that's about. Spiders. More of them.
I'm wounded.
I think I need to resign a button. Come on, unlag. Oh, let's do that. All right, let's take the shorter path down. Oh, game lag again. Cool. Just leveled. We'll deal with that here in a minute. Okay, let's deal with leveling up here real quick. Lightning was really cool. I happen to actually like lightning. Lightning's actually probably one of my most favorite abilities. So... However, I do use the ice bolt a lot, so I might want to consider leveling it up. I also use the shield a lot. That is actually useful. I might actually want to do that. Trying to focus a little heavier on defense. All right, dexterity. I was wrong. I need to go up 10 points, which means I need a other level. That's okay. That means next level up, I can actually utilize the bow. Anything useful over here? No, nothing useful over here. So let's go down here. Well, I shouldn't say nothing.
You have triggered a trap.
Alright, so these two little islands don't net me anything. And there's nothing over here. Looks like I need... I really wish I could get like an expanded map. I mean, I can get in close here, but oh, up shimmering. I don't really care for those. They're very slow. A lot of this is well, we've gotten further-ish. No, we've already been over here. We go down, this is just gonna bring us yeah, it brings us over to these two islands that don't lead us anywhere. That doesn't lead us anywhere. And I mean, you would think something would bring us. I mean, some of these areas look like they actually go somewhere, but they don't. It's very, very frustrating. Okay, so we've got some bridges that lead here. And again, we're just back to the same area, so I've done a good job of wandering in a flippin' loop. We consider calling this the loop-de-loop episode. That's all we're doing is just going in a fucking loop. No bridge or nothing over here. And the change in music every once in a while tells me that I might be going in the right direction. But coming back across the dead bodies and whatnot tells me that I'm not. Like, I know that I need to be trying to work my way down. Here's the shop dude again. Fine, we'll empty our inventory again. Two-handed. Its attack speed though was slow. Oh, it's the average attack speed. Looks like I can add something to it. You can do 183 and some other stuff. Oh. Oh, I've also got some spells that I can learn. We'll do that here in a minute. Here's all physical and elemental damage by 2%. Yeah. I could try spending some money and enchanting it though. Not sure it'd be worth it at the moment. Okay. Alright, looks like I'd have to drop some spells out of my current slots in order to actually do something with these. Not something I'm willing to do at the moment. Nope, nope, I thought there was a bridge over there. I was wrong. There's a bridge here. And most frustrating part is when you know you're going and loose and you're trying to backtrack. If you can find your way out of said loop. I know where this is gonna go, so I'm gonna go here, and this is gonna say to upstairs. Yeah, stairs up. We don't want stairs up, we want stairs down, is what we want. Nothing over this direction, but a cool looking graphic. Really not much for mazes. Mazes are really not my thing. And unfortunately, a lot of this game is exactly that. It's mazes. And so you're trying to get to a location, but there's like 15 different ways to get there. I think I've already gone down this one. Okay, so that leads me to there. What happens if I go back? And then I choose this bridge. Alright, I've got a couple options. I've got another bridge that goes this way. But it's just gonna bring me back into a loop, so I don't want to go that way. Come on. Oh, no, don't know what I wanted. Alright. These ones. Lead back to the spider. Down. Okay. Not where I want to go. Oh. Maybe we just found where we needed to be. Or not. Because there is no... Oh wait, no, there's a path this way. Okay, so after retracing our steps, we were able to finally get at least some progress. And hey, look at that. Stairs down. There we go. Making some progress. We like making progress. Progress is a good thing. Current ranged weapon is decent, so I might stick with it and just enchant it. Oh, that sounds so promising. Okay, is there anything? Hopefully I'm going the right way.
I thought you would come. How could you resist the call of Ordrock? Once this colossus has subdued you, your transformation will be complete.
Oh, fantastic.
My health is
Probably gonna want to stay closer. Alright, no, 'cause I need to stay in range. I also need to keep my mouth. Where the hell is he? There he is. Again, largest issue with the mouse. Doing better than I thought I would be doing. I will admit that.
I'm overburdened.
Oh, it's gonna be Christmas. Alright. Okay. Wow, he had a lot of stuff.
The tremors are subsiding. My faith in you was well placed. Have you encountered Master Ulrich again? I will have to deal with him eventually. I cannot allow him to become a servant of darkness. We are approaching the Ember Forge, but one final obstacle remains. The Overseer's notes mention an ancient fortress infested with goblins. The hordes prevented him from ever reaching the Dwarven fortress itself. Defeat the goblins, and we'll be close to our goal.
You have gained a task.
All right. And honestly, guys, I think this is probably where we're going to call it. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that sub and follow button. Until next time, I'm Panther0822. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next streamer upload.